That favorite place that you go every day. That little red dot on the top right corner of your phone. That tiny vibration in your pocket. That fattening burger. That, my friend, is a temptation that you cannot resist. Let's be honest, we've all had our moments, just one episode, just one bite, just one game. Even though we know we shouldn't be doing it, that it's unhealthy, we get too carried away by the urge and regret our decisions later. That is an unhealthy lifestyle, and you could have dopamine levels too high. There is hope if you are struggling with an addiction to dopamine-producing activities. There are steps you can take to detox from dopamine and regain control of your life. I will take a look at how to do a dopamine detox the right way. Okay. Now, what is dopamine? If you've been unhappy about your lifestyle, having realized that you are either too addicted or just spending leisure time doing things you don't really enjoy, chances are you've come across our dear friend, dopamine. Dopamine is the pleasure chemical in our brain that rewards us with pleasure. It's not, however, entirely true. The like and want are two things, and dopamine has to do with the former. For example, you might want to scroll through Facebook, thinking it'll de-stress you. Sadly, it's totally possible that you end up bored after hours of unproductive resting. Well, dopamine, the motivation chemical, urged you to open Facebook. But it doesn't necessarily promise to reward you for doing so. In the end, you end up wasting time and asking yourself the question. Coming to dopamine detox. If anything I've mentioned thus far sounds like you, or you are asking yourself the same question, then it's due time for a dopamine detox. Now, what is a dopamine detox? A dopamine detox is when you unplug yourself from the urges for a while. The urges could be anything that stimulates dopamine production. The red dot on the app, a vibration in the pocket, or the sight of a Burger King poster. The goal is to tone down the dopamine production in your body to achieve or restore a healthy balance. Detox can range from putting your phone away for a few hours per week to shutting notifications off for days or even months. Your choice. Some argue that a true detox involves avoiding any kind of activity that triggers dopamine production, and therefore, halts all dopamine activities in the brain. This, sadly, is unachievable. Dopamine detox breaks the vicious, addictive cycles that end up wasting your time. It allows you to rest more effectively and sustainably, helps you regain interest in activities, remove distractions, connect with real people, the list goes on. Generally, it helps you regain a healthy, productive lifestyle. Besides the practical benefits it brings to your life, there's another reason why you need to do it. The damaged dopamine receptors. Think of it as an overused knife. The blade is no longer sharp, it takes more time and effort to slice meat. Sustained unhealthy dopamine production damages the receptors. As a result, the receptors are less sensitive and decrease in number. Alright, dopamine detox sounds logical and beneficial. The goal is to regulate dopamine production via avoiding triggers. I can do it. You can do it. Delete that app. Read those books. Go talk to people. Exercise. Set a time for necessary activities and stick to it. Drink plenty of water. No extremes. Instead of expecting instant results and imposing strict, unsustainable discipline upon ourselves, we should be patient and start with easy tasks.